In the last video, I said that I will do a video that you are worthy of your twin flame. I am going to tell you that you deserve this connection because many divine feminines, they do not know or they do not feel in a subconscious way that they deserve this kind of connection. You deserve this kind of love. That is what I'm going to tell you. This kind of love, you deserve it. You deserve to experience this kind of connection. You deserve to be in a relationship or in a connection like this, where you feel the way you feel, where you are experiencing love in such a wonderful way. Giving up on your twin flame and stopping to work on your twin flame journey. It is saying that you do not know and you do not feel that you deserve this kind of connection. Let me ask you, let me walk with you how I work on my mind and how I have worked on my mind to come to a place that I know that I am worthy of a twin flame connection. Let me just try to show you how I do it. Ask yourself, if you say that you are not worthy, and if you give up on this connection, if you give up on your twin flame, and another feminine or another person is with your twin flame, do you want to say that that person is worthy of the connection and you are not? If you are giving up on your twin flame journey, it means that you are saying that another person is worthy of that connection, is worthy of your divine masculine, but you are not. And that is a lie. That is a voice that arises from darkness. That is not a spirit of light. That is not what God will tell you or is telling you. That is not coming from a place of light. And that is why you don't cooperate with such kind of thoughts. You have to know a way of dismantling and bringing down such thoughts. Because anytime you are stopping to work on your twin flame connection, you are saying that you do not deserve that connection. And saying that you do not deserve that connection, it is aligning with a thought that is not arising from a God place, from a love place, from a place of light. That thought cannot come from light. That thought cannot come from God. Because God sees you and says that you are worthy of that connection. So when you are giving up and letting your twin flame be with another, it is saying that that person is worthy. That person is better than you. That means you are putting yourself in a second place, and that cannot be the position that God sees you from. It cannot be a position of light. It does not mean that you are better than the other person. It just means that you don't cooperate with any thought that brings you to a second position. That's why when you get that mindset, you cannot give up on your twin flame journey. You cannot give up. You cannot take that kind of thoughts because those thoughts are diminishing you. Those thoughts are lowering you. They are bringing you down. They are putting you in a position that is not godly. That is a position of darkness, of unworthiness. And it cannot be your position. Saying that seeing yourself not good enough for your twin flame, for your divine masculine, it is saying, in other words, I am just trying to break for you down how I break myself down and how I have come to a place where I know what I am worthy of, and just how I have come to align with love and with my twin flame and with my twin flame journey. Because any time that you are saying that you are not worthy of your twin flame, you are saying that God created you less. Do you see how diabolical? That is the words I use. If you want me, because I am kind of religious, so I can really cancel myself using religious words. So to me, that is very, very diabolical. Something that is telling me that I am not worthy of something. It is meaning that God created me less, or God have created me insufficient. But another person, another woman, another feminine, whether they are woman or man, that they are worthy of my divine masculine, they are good enough. It means that it is me who is getting out of my own blessing, or it is me who is refusing what I have been given. That's why you must, that's why the first thing in your spiritual ascension, when you align with your identity and with your, and you knowing that you belong to you and your twin flame are one and you deserve them, that with that, from that position, you will find, you'll know you are so worthy of many other things. That is the first step. It is like you have to work on your twin flame connection. Any other thing is easier to work from there, because at this moment, when you are in a twin flame journey, it is like your twin flame divine masculine is very, very exalted. Because it is not a struggle that if another man or if another woman likes you or not, you don't have a problem with that. It is in comparison with your twin flame. That is where you have a problem. So when you work on that, you have worked on very, very many deeper issues in your life of worthiness. So the moment you know that, when you are giving up on your twin flame, you are saying that you are not worthy of them. Ask yourself, from where is that voice coming from? Who could be telling you that? That voice is arising from a diabolical place, from a dark place. To me, that is arising from a dark place, because it cannot be that God created you less, that another person is worthy. Because if your twin flame gets out and they are with another person, it means that that person is worthy of your twin flame, but you are not worthy of them. Do you see how lying that is? Because that cannot be true. We are all equal. So if that other person is worthy and can be worthy, so can you be. So are you. You are not less. So you must take your position with your twin flame. You must take your position with your twin flame. And from that position, you can now say that any kind of treatment that is not aligned with love that you receive from your twin flame, when you're in separation, that you could, hot and cold behavior, cramps, coming and not coming, that is not, you are not worthy of that. Why? You are not worthy of that because if your twin flame can treat another one better, why not you? So if you are receiving that, it is you who is bringing yourself down to that position, and that is a position that is not aligned with love, or that is not a God position, or in other words, that position that you have taken of taking less from your twin flame, that position is a position of darkness. It cannot be of light, because it cannot be that God will call you to be with your twin flame, but your twin flame treats you in such a way of cold and hot. It cannot be. So you are taking your position, you are giving your boundaries, you are marking your territories. You are saying to dark thoughts, no, I do not take that. I see you. That is how you are monitoring your thoughts. That is personally how I monitor my thoughts. You can journal, you can write and write and write, especially when those thoughts come. If you are not receiving communication from your twin flame, it is meaning that you are saying that you are not worthy of receiving communication. So journal that over and over and cancel yourself and tell yourself you are worthy of receiving communication. Why? Because the voice that says, because if you're not receiving communication, it means that your thoughts are around like your twin flame don't write you, your twin flame don't want to communicate you. So this is your thought pattern around those lines. And sure, that cannot be truth, because you could not be with your divine counterpart and they don't want to write you, or they don't want to communicate with you. They don't want to commit to you. So whoever is telling you that, those kind of thoughts, from where they are arising from, it is from that place you are like canceling them, deleting them, rejecting them, renouncing them. That's how you do it. You reject those thoughts. You say, no, that is not truth. Truth is that your twin flame wants to communicate with you, communicates with you all the time. They like it. They enjoy it, because that is from a place of light. Those thoughts are from a place of light. Any other thoughts that your twin flame is not communicating with you, those are not thoughts from a place of light. So you should not take that position or empower those thoughts. You should reject them and renounce them. Because the more you are aligning with them, the more you are strengthening those kind of dark thoughts in your mind, if I may say, because you see, your twin flame is yours. But no, it is your mind that is rejecting that connection because it doesn't understand that kind of a connection. So, will you let your ego cheat you out of your blessing? Will you let it? That's why you have to fight for your twin. It is like you are fighting. I see myself, or the way I can tell you to see yourself as a lioness. They are calm. They are just calm, but they know their territory. They are marking they are protecting what is theirs. A lioness, just soft, but don't try to get on their territory. It is the same way. You as a divine feminine, know your territory. Know what is yours. You are the one who is leading in this connection. You are not going to receive crumbs and hot and cold behavior from your twin flame. And on the other hand, you are not going like to reject your twin flame connection. You are just taking your position and you know the truth. Like you stand on the truth until you see that truth come to you. Like you see the manifestation of that. Because it happens. It will happen. It will happen. No, that is why you have to trust in the unseen. It will happen. The more and more you are standing, and it happens with a lot of speed, like you will not even understand how it will happen. It is like magic. If you are not in communication, the way it will happen when you start to take those position and mark your territory and reject and renounce those kind of thoughts that are not arising from truth, that are telling you that you are not deserving of that blessing, of that connection, because it is a very, very divine connection, because the way you have never connected with somebody like this. Of course you are worthy of that. Why should you not? If you have never connected with somebody like this is the first person in your life. I don't know how old you are. Maybe you are older. Maybe you are 30. Maybe you are 50. I don't know. Maybe you are 60. And you have never had this kind of connection. Do you think this connection just came in your life for nothing? It did not come in your life for nothing. This connection came in your life and you are worthy of it. It did not go to your neighbor. How many people in your city do you think they have this kind of connection? Are you going to say that you are not worthy of it and come out of what is yours? You are going to stand, and you are going to stand as a feminine and mark your territory. And you are going to receive what is yours, because it is yours. You and me, we know that you cannot get this kind of a connection somewhere else. And if you don't go for it, it is so bad, because you have been cheated out of, to me, I say, it is like you have been cheated out of your inheritance, your divine inheritance. This kind of connection, if somebody else can be worthy of, you are also worthy of. You are not a second position human being, even as a soul. So that's what I wanted to say when I said I wanted to create a video on you deserve your twin flame, you are worthy of it. I don't know if it made sense, but I hope it made sense. And I really hope that, because if you really get what I'm saying, you can like shift, shift. If you are listening to me, of course, you have had shifts, but you can shift your energy just by knowing or understanding or just getting this. And my intention is that you get this in a deeper level, that you are so worthy and deserving. If another person can deserve, why not you? Why not you? So if you are a woman, let me talk to women who are divine feminine. If you live your twin flame and another woman take your twin flame, do you want to say that that woman is worthy than you, is more worthy? I don't know what is the English word. Do you want to say that that woman is worthier than you and you are less? Who told you that? No, the voice that is telling you that is the voice that we don't want to cooperate with, because it is a dark voice. It is coming from dark. It is a subconscious thought. That's why you want to meditate. You catch those thoughts before you start acting on them. So if it is okay in your mind and you are observing and you are seeing, and because the physical world is showing you how you are thinking about your twin flame, if they are with another, it is because you are thinking that they should be with another. If they are not with you and they are wherever they are, it is because your thoughts are aligned with that. And those are the thoughts that you should start rejecting. Journal. Take a pen and a paper and every day journal. Journal even for hours. Hours. People who are in connections, they have done crazy things. People who are in physical union with their twin flame. You could journal for hours. You could meditate for hours until you have a shift. If you decide you have those shifts and those breakthroughs. Journal, because if you allow spirit will lead you how to walk on this journey. That's why you cannot say there is one way to heal this, to heal or to come to union in this journey. There is no specific way I can say. Everybody's journey is different, but journaling will help. Meditating will work. What is, you'll be led at that particular moment. Do it, but every day you have to wake up with an intention that you are working on your twin flame journey every day. Like it is every day. It is, you cannot sleep again. Like you cannot be ignorant. That era of being ignorant and being like quotes and quotes normal, they are over. Those days they are over. The moment you got in the twin flame journey, normal is over. Whatever now was normal for you, it is no longer normal. This is another phase of your life. You have to wake up every day. That is your physical, that is your spiritual practice. Your twin flame journey is your spiritual practice. If you have even listened to Eckhart Tolle, he has, or even I think Ram Dass or Michael Singer, they have said that when you have a spiritual relationship, with which a twin flame is also a kind of a spiritual relationship, that relationship becomes your spiritual practice. That's it. No, your twin flame is your spiritual practice. This is it. This is it. So you have to wake up every day knowing that you have been called into this spiritual practice that is expanding you. And see you in the next videos.